Late Night Health is proud of our partnership with the EBC, the Evolutionary Business Council. Check them out at ebcouncil.com. Late Night Health continues. We have an interesting topic. We're going to be spending some time with Andy Armstrong. He's a vice president of sales, marketing, and other stuff over at Fujitsu. And we're going to be talking about home thermostat wars. Do you have a fight every time you want to adjust your thermostat? You want it warm, they want it colder, you want it colder, they want it warm. How do you accomplish that, and can a thermostat actually help? Also, with many kids moving back home because of the economy, because of personal situations, moving back home with their parents, parents like it one way, kids want it another way. What do you do? We're going to spend some time with Andy Armstrong right now. Andy, can this war of thermostats and climate control within our house be solved?
It absolutely can. There's a lot of ways to tackle it. I think like any problem, the first step is recognizing that there is a problem there. And sometimes I know with my wife and I, we tend to ignore each other when it comes to temperature needs. So step one is saying, hey, there are solutions and we can both have our way.
So, but if you and your wife are sitting in your family room watching TV and she says, isn't it a little cold in here? And you say, no, it's perfect.
Well, then it's a game of empathy, right? I'm obviously sensitive to that, and if she's a little cold, I'll suggest a blanket or something else. But if we're both feeling that, sometimes it's nice to have the quick flexibility, and we have a couple options there. One is just a remote control to control your unit. So have the control for that unit right next to you, so you can turn it down a little bit, make it a little more cool, turn it up a little bit, make it a little warmer, but you can be very sensitive to that need. Another option we have, which is pretty exciting, is we're now able to do that on the cell phone. So you can pick up the iPhone or your Android device and adjust your thermostat right there with the device you have with you all the time. A third way that we're very excited about is maybe you want to say, hey, Google or Alexa, change my temperature, and we can do that as well. So a lot of ways to make my wife comfortable when she's a couple of degrees off versus where it is at the moment.
I think the recommended temperature, I believe, is 68 degrees during the winter here in Southern California. And oops, I just remembered I left my thermostat on. I'm going to get yelled at because it was 71 degrees. It was very cold last night, and I forgot to turn it off, and I'm not home. If I had this connected to my iPhone, I could change that temperature now.
Yeah, even from work, or if you made the trip down to the Bahamas, you could, as long as you have a Wi-Fi signal and you can get on with your iPhone, digital or Wi-Fi, you can adjust the temperature in your home. So crank it back and save those dollars on not heating and cooling when you're not in the house.
Can new thermostats save energy money?
Yeah, very similar to older setback thermostats. If you don't have the ability to program your thermostat today, then a relatively inexpensive addition to your comfort system allows you to actually, when you're not in the home, have it programmed such that it sets the temperature back, so you're not spending money heating and cooling the space when you're not there. Some of the exciting new options to additionally help you do that is actually better zoned equipment. So if you're like many families today, you have 2,000, 2,500 square foot that you live in. The house is actually that big, but every day you're only living in the master bedroom and the kitchen and the family room. So only about half the house gets lived in. So systems today, we can break it up into chunks and only put have equipment on in the rooms that are actually being used. So you can turn those ovens all the way back and save significant money that way as well. So good contractors can can help you design that and make it fit with your needs and make it very easy for you to be comfortable no matter what the situation, but also allow you to save a lot more money based on how the system's designed.
Women tend to like it warmer, men like it cooler, in general. As we age, do you know if that changes at all?
The separation stays the same, but as we age, both sexes will tend to want it warmer. And you mentioned kids coming home. We also have the other end of that yo-yo, and that's people taking in their mothers and fathers later in their lives. So having the ability to have one part of the house at 74 degrees in the winter and another part of the house at 68 is becoming more and more a need to take care of those older parent and aunt and uncle relatives to make sure they're comfortable. And again, zoning the system properly with the proper controls that contractors can help you with gives you a great ability to keep everybody in the house happy and healthy and not complaining about the temperature.
With the new style thermostats, well, actually, the thermometer part of it, are those more accurate? I think I said to you that I think our thermometers are off by at least 3 or 4 degrees, and it feels cooler in my house, even though it says 70 degrees.
Yeah, absolutely. We've come a long way, and the technology in the past was leveraging mercury bulb type thermometers and bimetal thermostatic springs that allowed that adjustment of that metal. And not only were they hard to get set right to begin with, but over time they could get knocked or just warp on their own, and that temperature reading could be off. So the new thermistors, which is the device on an electronic board that actually senses temperature, has gotten significantly better, like most of our technology. So reading that temperature and then the system's ability to react to that temperature has gotten better as well. So we're able to keep the temperature much closer these days and read it more accurately to begin with.
Are the thermostats plug and play? In other words, take it out of the box. I go to Home Depot, I buy a thermostat. Is it easy for the average person to install, or do you need an HVAC professional?
The thermostat changes happen every day by homeowners, and I hesitate to say it's simple because there's certainly some home comfort systems that are more complex than others. So I would definitely take a look at your current thermostat and make sure you understand what type of wires are coming into it, and read the instructions well on what you can get at the Home Depot, and make sure you understand the pieces before you step into it, because it is electrical power, and that's always a risk. So if you're not comfortable with it, absolutely call a qualified contractor. But there are homeowners who take on that challenge every day, and Home Depot sells a lot of them. So we know that's a pretty easy task for some homeowners to take on.
And would you recommend having that iPhone or Android app so that you can control it no matter where you are?
I think that's a function of what you're looking for to control your system. So, like anything else, there's cost associated with that, and I think it's a nice gadget to have. But if you're not needing to adjust it from away, I don't think I'd invest the money. But if it's something that you, on a regular basis, have that need to adjust, and it brings you value and makes it easier to keep people in your home comfortable, then absolutely, it's a wonderful tool, and it makes managing your home comfort and, equally important, your home energy use much easier. So it's a very nice feature to have, but if it's something you're never going to use, that's obviously maybe not the best investment.
As we've been talking here, I've been texting my wife because I did forget to turn the downstairs, and I'm already being yelled at.
Yeah. I can tell you this, that there have been many times when my wife and I have gone on vacation and sitting over breakfast at the hotel, her saying to me or me saying to her, "Hey, did you turn down the thermostat before we left?" So in our world, it's something that has paid off since we put ours in. But I know everybody has their own needs, but it's certainly a nice feature.
Andy, thank you very much for sharing with us the the solution to the thermostat wars and the weather police, as I call my wife, at our house. I appreciate it. Andy Armstrong's been our guest, Vice President of Marketing for Fujitsu General America, and 30-year HVAC veteran. If you want information on the Fujitsu products, you can go to latenighthealth.com. We will have a link on our website to Fujitsu, or you can just Google it and find out more that way. I'm Mark Alyn, along with the insane Daryl Wayne. Late Night Health continues. Don't go away.